Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick video on how to pull the records for TimeStation for doing payroll. We use Gusto as our payroll provider, and so there's two ways to do it. You can manually input everybody's numbers, or you can export the raw data and import it into Gusto. I still, to this day, or rather we here at the back office, we manually input the hours to make sure that we don't have any discrepancies on timing, whether being clocked in too long or clocked in too little. So we do put them in manually. Another thing I want to touch on real quick is that we suggest that your pay periods be weekly. It is a point of contention in the interview process. It'll be brought up if you decide to pay bi-weekly or first and the 15th. You'll get pushback and you will lose some employees over that specific type of pay period. So we suggest weekly. Gusto is the best platform for that in terms of the cost. Bi-weekly and first and 15th. First and 15th is more of an accounting thing. Bi-weekly is more of a money thing, and weekly is just the easiest for the employees. So I suggest that you do start there. I'm going to log into our Pittsburgh store real quick just to show how to pull a weekly report. You have all the employees who are clocked in right now. You have right now Kevin is clocked out. Here is the employee list right here. And so we're going to go to reports, and I'm going to select 1 week. So we only, our pay periods begin on Monday, they end on Sunday, and the payday is on Wednesday. The reason we do that is I made that change in order to avoid employees asking for advances on their paycheck or loans because maybe they spent too much money over the weekend with a Friday payday. The moment that I moved it to Wednesday, I saw immediate improvement in the employee behavior in terms of asking for advances or asking for loans, and that is something that you want to avoid if you can at all. I'm going to go ahead and select the 7th, and we'll go ahead and run the report. So from here, we have all the employees who had worked during that week. Gibsonia, we had a part-timer who was not present, so these two individuals worked every hour that the store was open, and they actually came in early because we're not even open 55 hours. This has to be on an approval basis from us, so we knew that Dawn and Dave were doing this, and we approved it. Right here we have a case where an employee obviously forgot to clock out on Saturday. He did not work 50 hours on Saturday, and because of that, it caused him to have 77 hours. So we have mechanisms to make sure that's recorded properly. It can be edited, and we have a manager who will witness the time correction. It is a separate form that we internally use. We can assist you with setting up something similar. So you can either print this information or you can export it as CSV, which is the format that Gusto would need for you to go ahead and import the raw data to save time. So this is actually an example of why you wouldn't want to just export it, because if you were to export it and upload it, this individual would be paid for 77 hours. And you can set up parameters within Gusto to flag something like that, because it would be odd for someone to work 77 hours in a week. However, for me, it's just easier to print the report and then manually go through everybody and put in their hours individually. So that is how to run a report on TimeStation to get the hours of the employees.